Hi guys, today I will be sharing how to make pineapple chiffon cake. Before we begin, we need to drain the liquid from the crushed pineapple. This is in syrup. Don't throw the liquid because we're gonna be needing some of it in the cake. By the way, this is 450 grams. The pineapple crush we're gonna put in the fridge, and then we're gonna get 100 ml of the liquid. For the cake, we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 200 grams of cake flour, 80 grams of sugar. This is the syrup of the pineapple, which is 100 ml. 100 ml of vegetable oil, and 8 egg yolks. Combine the oil and the pineapple juice set aside. Combine the cake flour and the salt. Give it a mix and then set this aside. We will sift this later. Whisk the egg yolks and the sugar. Whisk until it becomes light and pale yellow, just like so. Now we will add the liquid ingredients, which is the pineapple juice and the oil. Now we're gonna sift the cake flour salt mixture into the egg yolks mixture and then fold it. You can use a handheld mixer to do the mixing if you want, but do not over mix. Now we will set this aside and we're gonna move on to the meringue. One-half teaspoon of cream of tartar, 100 grams of granulated sugar, and 8 egg whites. Beat the egg whites until frothy. At this point, we can add the cream of tartar. Continue beating on a medium to high speed and then gradually add the sugar. Once the sugar is all in, continue beating until we reach stiff peak stage. Just like so. See, when you tilt the bowl, the egg whites or meringue is not falling off the bowl. Now we're gonna divide the meringue in 3 additions to the egg yolk batter using the folding method in mixing. This is the second addition of the meringue. Again, do not over mix or you will deflate the air from the meringue. And now the last addition of the meringue. This is now ready. I'm gonna be using 2 round cake pan, which is 8x3. I line it with parchment paper at the bottom, but I do not grease my cake pan. Now divide the batter into 2. And then we will bake this in a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius for about 30 to 35 minutes, or until when you insert a skewer in the middle and the skewer comes out clean. And this is what it looks like after baking. Now it is important to flip the cake pan upside down and let it cool down completely. To release the cake from the pan, just run a spatula on the sides of the pan and on the cake. And then this is our chiffon cake. This is the crushed pineapple. And then this is 2 cups of cream, but I added 100 ml more to decorate the cake. And then half a cup of powdered sugar. Also, for the decoration, this is optional. I'm gonna be using pineapple pieces. But again, you don't need to do this. This is just for the top of the cake for decoration. Now, my bowl here is cold. I put it in the fridge to make the whipping of the cream easier. So again, this is 2 cups of whipping cream and then half a cup of powdered sugar. This will be enough to ice and fill the cake. But if you want to pipe some rosettes or decoration at the top and borders, shell borders, you need at least 100 ml more of the whipping cream. So this is now ready. This is the big stage. So we're gonna decorate the cake now. You can do 4 layers of the cake, but I decided just to make it 2 layers. So add generous amount of whipping cream on the top of the first layer of the cake. And then I'm adding all the pineapple or crushed pineapples on top. And to hold it in place, I'm adding more whipping cream on top. And then just tidy up the side. Now I'm gonna place my second layer upside down so we have the smooth surface on top. And then add more whipped cream on top and on the side of the cake. So just continue to add icing until you cover up the cake. And then just to make it smooth, I'm using my dough scraper to the side of the cake. And then spatula on the top. If you find that there's some cake that is exposed, go back and add more whipped cream. So this doesn't happen in one go, so you have to keep on coming back until you're happy with how the cake looks like. So once you're happy with the cake, you can start decorating the top. Again, this is optional. You don't need to do this. I might overdo this step actually. So I'm just forming a circle. And then I'm gonna do the next layer. Just like this. And now I'm gonna pipe rosettes. Or whatever you call this. I'm not the best in piping, so I'll just do what I the best that I can. And then now I'm piping shell border at the bottom of the cake. And then glazed cherries on top, just for a little bit of contrast. And this is the finished product. One important thing to remember, once you've done decorating the cake, do not eat it straight away. Let it rest for a couple of hours before eating it, because the pineapple and the cream needs to settle down a little bit so you could taste the flavor of the pineapple well. So this is what the cake looks like. It's very light. Again, you can make 4 layers if you want to. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!